Hey guys, welcome back to another TV show review. So today, I just finished watching the first season of The Penguin. Now before I start this review, let me go ahead and say this. I was a huge fan of the Batman movie, and I thought that was one of the greatest comic book movies to ever exist. And I thought Colin Farrell as the Penguin in that movie was great, but I wanted to see more of him. So when I found out that DC was making a Penguin spin-off show with Colin Farrell, I was hyped. I thought the trailers for the show looked incredible, and that's how I got super hyped for this show. And now that I just finished watching this show, guys, I think I might be in the minority when I say that this show is one of, if not the greatest comic book TV shows ever made. This show has been absolutely peak from start to finish. This is something that Sony should take notes from because this is how you do a villain spin-off project. There are so many things to discuss about this show, so let's break down the best and worst parts of the series. The first positive for the show is easily the acting performances. Colin Farrell gives such a masterclass performance as Oswald Cobblepot, or I guess in this show's case, Oswald Cobb. He is just so unrecognizable as this character, yet he does such a great job at playing the biggest, toughest, most intimidating Batman villain. And he is the reason why this show is so peak. Kristen Milioti gives a great performance as Sophia Falcone, aka Carmine Falcone's daughter. Sophia Falcone was such a great character that was added into this series. And I thought the chemistry she shared with other characters, including Oz, was great. And Renzi Feliz absolutely killed it as Victor Aguilar. And his dynamic with Oz was absolutely incredible. Overall, all of the actors in the show deserve Emmys for how good their acting was. Another positive for this show is the action. The action in this show is comprised of gunfights, and I absolutely loved every single second of it. Overall, I thought the action in this show was awesome. Another positive for this show is the cinematography. The cinematography in this show is absolutely incredible. The cinematography just makes this whole entire show look dark and gritty, and I absolutely love it. Overall, I thought the cinematography was beautiful. Another positive for the show is the score. The score is just absolutely peak. This show had such a great soundtrack from beginning to end. Overall, I thought the score was absolutely beautiful. And my final positive for this show is the dramatic elements. This show got very emotional, especially in the finale. Overall, I thought all of the emotional aspects in the show were absolutely amazing. Now on to the negatives. I only have one minor gripe with this show. The only minor gripe I have with the show is that they changed the Penguin's name from Oz Cobblepot to Oz Cobb. Like, that name just sounds super cheesy and just flat out corny. Overall, I wish they didn't change the Penguin's name. But overall, I had such an amazing time with this show, and I thought this was one of the greatest comic book TV shows ever made, and this was absolutely peak from start to finish, and the rating I would give for this is a solid 9.5 out of 10. And I definitely cannot wait to see how they're going to continue this story with the Batman Part 2. But anyways, yeah, that's my review of The Penguin Show, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews like this, follow me for more. Peace out.